answers and responses. And welcome back to my channel, and welcome to today's video. We are going to be going over the do's and don'ts of being in the gym. So we're going to talk about the things that you most definitely 1010% need to do when you are in the gym, and the things that you need to stop doing if you're currently doing, or never do them if you step foot in a gym. So I popped up a little question box on my Instagram that I asked people what are their biggest gym do's and don'ts. So I'm going to get right into them, my reactions to them. So I wanted to start off with that today, and then anything that I think you guys missed that needs to be talked about, we'll talk about that after. So let's get right into that. Alright, the first one is please wipe down everything you use. It is so gross when people don't. This is a do. So especially right now, if you are the type of person who is using a piece of equipment and you are just walking away, you are a lowlife. I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it. Come at me if you want to come at me, but if you are the type of person during a freaking pandemic, we are lucky that the gyms are even open in the first place. So if you're the type of person who is on an equipment or on a piece of equipment and you just put it back and you just walk away, you should be ashamed of yourself. So if you're that type of person, change that. Wipe that piece of equipment down. You are sweaty. You are gross. Change yourself. Go wipe that piece of equipment down. Please, that is a must do. If you're not doing it right now, check yourself. Do it. Don't correct people. I'm going to have to agree with this 1010%. As a personal trainer working out in a gym, I see people who are lifting with improper form probably more often than I would like to admit, and it really pains me because I can tell that if they continue lifting the way they're going to be lifting, that they could end up injuring themselves. However, I don't believe that it is my place to go over there and correct them. It is really, really intimidating when someone comes up to you and they're like, you're doing this wrong, or your form should look more like this. That could deter someone from wanting to be in a gym, and the gym can already be such an intimidating place. So even though you know that their form might be off, unless you kind of know them or they're a regular and you're a regular and you feel comfortable enough to go up to them, don't go up to them. It is so intimidating, and it's embarrassing when people around you see that someone comes up to you and they're correcting your form, or if they're like, you're not doing that right. One, it makes you second guess every single thing that you do, which is wrong, and two, it also just makes people feel uncomfortable being in the gym, and they don't want to go into the gym and feel like they're second guessing themselves the entire time. That's just not right. So I'm gonna have to agree with that. Don't correct people unless it gets to the point where they will physically injure themselves immediately, and you're just doing it like out of their best interest. Tread with caution and know that they might not receive it very well. But other than that, I would just say avoid it altogether. Wear what makes you feel comfy. I'm going to have to agree with this 1010%. You don't need to worry about what anyone else thinks about you while you're working out in the gym. You are going in there to get a good workout in and then get on your day. You're trying to better yourself in some way, shape, or form. So if wearing a sports bra and shorts makes you feel happy, if wearing a sports bra and leggings, or a crop top and leggings, whatever makes you feel happy. If you're a guy wearing a tank top and shorts, whatever makes you feel happy and what makes you feel confident and comfortable in the gym, wear that, and don't worry about if you feel like you're getting judgmental looks from other people. I get looks from other people all the time when it's the middle of freaking January and I'm in a sports bra and shorts, but during leg day I sweat disgustingly. So I need that in my life, and that's no one else's business but my own. So wear whatever makes you feel comfortable. If you feel comfortable in a sweatshirt and sweatpants, do it. No one in the gym should be judging you. They're focusing on their own workout just like you should be focusing on yours. So wear whatever makes you feel happy and comfortable. Don't judge people. So this goes directly along with what I was just saying. Don't judge people. Don't judge people based off what they're wearing. Don't judge people based off of what they look like. I 1010% could not agree with this more. Everyone is in the gym for a reason. If you think that someone is a little bit on the skinnier side and you're like, why are they even working out? They're skinny enough as it is. Maybe they're trying to grow muscle. Maybe they want to build stronger bones. You have no idea what is going on with them and why they are in the gym. If there's someone who's a little bit on the heavier side and they're in the gym, don't judge them because they're not able to do everything the same way that you're able to do things. They're trying to better themselves. Maybe they're trying to lose weight. Maybe they have a heart condition that they're trying to combat. You have no idea what someone else is going on. Even if, like for me, for example, people judge me constantly for filming myself in the gym, and while I have accepted that and I don't care about what anyone else thinks at this point while I'm in the gym, who cares? Who knows what their reason is for filming themselves in the gym? Maybe they're posting it on social media. Maybe they just want to check and make sure that their form is right. It doesn't matter what their reason is for doing whatever they're doing. It makes them happy. They're in the gym for themselves. So don't judge. If you are the type of person who's a judgmental person, please figure out why you're being so judgmental and change that, because the gym is supposed to be a place where people feel comfortable, people want to go to better themselves, and if they constantly feel like they're getting judged, they're not going to want to be there. So please do not judge people. Don't put back dumbbells with the weight facing down and not being able to be seen. Oh my god, this grinds in my ears so much. So it's so funny that people said that, because it makes me so angry when someone, first off, if you have ever put a dumbbell back in the wrong spot, I feel something towards you. I feel anger. Towards you, because if I'm walking over to the 25-pound weights and I pick them up and I don't look twice, because I shouldn't have to, because it says 25, and I walk myself back and then they end up being 27.5 pounds, that's annoying. Then I have to walk all the way back, put them back. Also, put them so the number is facing outwards, because if I'm walking by, I don't have to like finagle my way around to see how much weight it is. Just put it so it's in the right spot. If it's 20 pounds and there's no 20-pound spot open, just look around. Obviously something's misplaced. Put it back in the right spot, wipe it down, and get on your way. If you're the type of person who puts it so the number isn't facing out, so the next person has to do all this extra work, so put the dumbbells back in the right spot, wipe them down, and get on your way. Don't hit on girls. This is a very interesting topic, because I get asked so many times, how do you deal with guys coming up to you in the gym? And some days I handle it really well, and some days I don't handle it really well. In all honesty, it really kind of depends on the day. It kind of depends on the mood that I'm in. It kind of depends how my workout's going. I know from personal experience, because guys have told me that sometimes they do want to approach a girl in the gym and they don't mean anything like creepy or malicious by it, but they're really interested in this girl. They find her really attractive, this, that, the other thing, and they have no idea when and how is the appropriate way to do it. And honestly, I don't think there really is an appropriate time, but I do have to say, like, if a girl is in the middle of a set, don't you dare go up to her. Don't interrupt the middle of her set. If she's walking in or walking out, personally, I would say that's the best time to try to catch someone, because they're not in the middle of a workout. The last thing that I want is to be in the middle of a workout, like trying to just like catch my breath in the middle of a set, and someone comes up to me and they're like, hey, how you doing? How's your day been? I mean, I like your outfit. And I don't want to have a conversation while I'm in the middle of my workout. Like, if it's friendly, quick, you're gonna get in and out, just a quick hi, whatever, okay, but I don't want to like have this whole conversation with you. So I'm gonna have to agree, I'm not a huge fan of guys hitting on girls in the gym. However, if you do, it's all about the approach. Just don't be creepy. Just don't be stalker-like. Like, don't stare at her for 25 minutes before you go up and approach her. Like, just make sure it's the right time. Make sure she's not in the middle of her set. Make sure that it seems like if you went up to her, she's not just gonna be like, because it really throws and same way, if you're going up to guys, don't go up to them in the middle of a set. If you can tell that they're like in the middle of a bomb.com workout, just don't go up to them. It's creepy. No one wants to be approached in a setting where they just like, once again, we don't want to make people feel uncomfy. The gym can already feel uncomfy as it is. So if you are the type of guy who consistently hits on girls in a creepy manner, just change your approach. If you want to hit on a girl, if you want to go up to her and ask her if she's single or ask her for your number, it's just all about the approach. Really, truly. But other than that, if you have a creepy approach, just don't hit on girls in the gym. Do re-rack your weights. Oh my god, this drives me crazy when people don't do this. If you are using barbells and you load up the weights, or if you're using a machine in general that you have to load up the weights on the sides, and then afterwards you just walk away, like, why? Why would you do that? Was it full when you got there? And if so, then the person that was last there, that's on them. But If you loaded up the weights, why would you just walk away? Because for me, someone who's like not out here squatting 300 pounds, it's frustrating when you walk up and you're just ready to like get a good workout and squat. You feel amped up when you have to unload someone's 345-pound plates on each side so you're able to get your workout in. So after you are done your lift and your workout on that particular machine, once again, we're back to it, wipe it down, and then just remove the weights off so it's bare. That way then the next person who comes up, they can just load up whatever weight they want. Maybe they would put the same weight on that you have, but you don't know. Unless you know the person who's coming up next and they say, oh, leave it. Sometimes that happens. I'll be done a workout and you can tell someone's waiting for the barbell behind you, and then they'll be like, oh, you can just leave it, and you just wipe it down quick and walk away. But unless that happens to you, take them off and put them back where they belong. It is so frustrating when you walk up and there is like 5 45-pound plates on the machine and you have to load them off before you're even able to start your workout. Like it shouldn't take me an extra 15 minutes. For just some of my personal favorites from what you guys put up on my question box on my Instagram. Now I quickly just wanted to get into 2 or 3 of other ones that I think are super important to notice before I wrap up this video. So the first one is don't take forever on a machine. I'm not saying don't take your rest breaks. I am not saying don't wait from set to set and just bang out 3 sets all at once. I'm not saying that at all, but you all know the people, if you've been in a gym, that do a set, sit on their phone for like 5-10 minutes and before they do their next set, especially if you're on a machine that there's only like 1 or 2 of them in the whole gym. Like if you're using dumbbells, like I don't care, do whatever you want in between your sets, but if you're using a machine that only has like 1 or 2 of them in the whole gym and you know that that machine is typically popular, do your sets, take your appropriate amount of rest time, and then just get off the machine. Like you don't have to wait 10 minutes in between each set. Take your appropriate rest time. I'm not saying don't rest, so don't come at me. I'm not saying don't rest. I'm just saying take your appropriate rest time. You can sit on your phone during your rest time, but I don't want to see you sitting on your phone for 5-10 minutes in between each set. That drives me bonkers because if I'm waiting on the machine, I'm like, they're not even working out. Juices me up. So if you are on a machine, take your appropriate rest time and then just get off because someone might be waiting for it. That's all. Also, I wanted to kind of go back to the topic of approaching someone at a gym. Obviously, we kind of talked about the whole hitting on girls thing. I'm not going to touch on that again. But something that I need to talk about is approaching someone to insult them in some sort of way. And I know that this should be kind of common knowledge because it's just like a human thing. Like you shouldn't go up to someone just to make fun of them. But I can't tell you how many times I have seen or experienced this type of thing happen. There is nothing that makes me more frustrated and more upset than someone who comes up to me and they're like,
girls don't even need to lift heavy anyway.
Or,
why are you working out your arms? Girls don't need upper body strength.
Or,
of course you're doing legs. Girls only lift leg day.
What's the point of doing that? What are you getting out of that experience? I also know people that have gone up to guys who are a little bit on the skinnier side and they always correct their form. Like they correct their form almost every single day that they're in the gym. What do you get from that? Why are you going up to someone just to make them feel insecure about themselves? If you have that thought in your head, think it in your brain, maybe say it to the person next to you, but there is no reason to approach someone in a gym or in life in general just to insult them. Like that gives you nothing. It just makes the person feel bad about themselves. It just makes the person feel uncomfortable. For me, when all those comments have been said to me, it just makes me angry. One, I always get a good workout because I'm like, oh, amped up and like ready to like prove that I'm worthy of lifting upper body day. But not only just that, it just makes me angry because what did the person gain out of that? Yeah, I know that they're clearly insecure about something going on in their own life, but also it's frustrating because I shouldn't be insulted or someone shouldn't be insulted in the middle of their workout. So please, and I cannot stress this enough, do not go up to someone ever, but especially when they're in the gym, just to make fun of them or insult them in some way. I know that it can be a really touchy subject to go up to someone to like correct their form because you're genuinely concerned that they may injure themselves. That can be received very poorly as well. So definitely tread lightly with that whole topic. But if you're even thinking about going up to someone to make a really rude comment, probably just don't. It's really that simple. I mean, maybe just don't do it, because you're just gonna make that person feel bad about themselves and feel insecure or angry, and there's no reason to do something like that. Please, and this is a do, focus on yourself when you are in the gym. When you're in the gym, I believe that the gym should be like an escape from the outside world. So put on your headphones, or if you like listening to the music above, because the gym's always playing music, just focus on you. Don't worry about what the people around you are thinking or saying. I know that there's so many times where the gym can feel really, really intimidating, and you can even sometimes feel like you don't belong there, or you don't know what you're really even supposed to be doing in the gym. I know that that can be so intimidating. So all I need to stress to you is that you just need to go in there and focus on yourself. Do your workout, go in with a plan, go in with a workout playlist, and just do whatever on that particular day makes you happy. I know it can be really intimidating and really stressful to go into a gym situation, but just go in and know that you are going in to better yourself in some way, shape, or form, and don't let anyone stop you from doing that. If you want to do hip thrusts that day, people may give you weird looks, but do them anyway if that's what you want to do that day. You are in there to better yourself. This is your workout. Do what makes you feel happy, and don't worry about what anyone else thinks about you. Wear what you want to wear, and wear what makes you feel comfortable, and just do whatever makes you feel comfortable inside of the gym, and try to block out, try to put on like blinders when you're in the gym, and just focus on you, because you showed up that day to better yourself in some way, shape, or form. So don't let anyone or any judgmental looks stop you from doing that. All right, guys, so that is going to wrap up our video for today. I just wanted to go over some of the biggest do's and don'ts at the gym. It was so funny hearing all the things that you guys said, because they're all things that you experience on a daily basis when you're in the gym. So I hope you guys took a little something out of it, and if you're doing any of these habits, change yourself. And if you're not doing any, cheers to freaking you. You deserve an award. So I'm going to wrap up the video here. As always, if you guys like this video, make sure you go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. You know it supports my channel. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button. Your girl's on your way to 2K subscribers, and I cannot even believe it. So thank you guys so much. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can help me get there. If you haven't already, make sure that you follow me on my Instagram so you can see all the other fitness, health, and lifestyle content that I post on there. And I will catch you guys here next time.